Hi everyone, Josh here from the Income Replacement Project, and today's video is surrounding 3 myths about getting ungated for toys on Amazon UK. And this has been a subject that I get endless questions about, get comments on the videos, private messages being sent through, emails getting sent through about how do I get ungated for the toy category. And unfortunately, the trouble with it is there's a lot of misinformation out there. Whether that's being done on purpose or whether it's just that people don't know any better, I'm not sure, but the fact is that there is a lot of misinformation out on the internet right now and on YouTube and everywhere that talks about the things that you need to do in order to get ungated and approved to sell in the toy category on Amazon UK that's just either not relevant anymore, it's out of date, or it's just pure incorrect. Now, I have to admit, and I want to apologise up front for this, because I've even advocated these myths myself in the past. It's not up until recently, and thanks to and with the help of my existing private coaching clients and numerous experiments that we conducted together, that I now know better. So this has been going on probably for the past 12 months now. I'm recording this video in 2020, March of 2020, and like I said, we've conducted numerous experiments, tried all sorts of different things, and found out a huge amount. So I'm really grateful to my students for helping me out with this. So thanks to any of you that are watching this video. I do appreciate your help and help me to collect and collate this data so that we can help people make the process simpler. So let's take a look at myth number 1. You need to have a professional seller account to get approved for the toy category on Amazon UK. Well, I have to tell you that this is actually false. All of our experiments and things that we've done so far have proven that you can actually get successfully approved and ungated to sell in the toy category on Amazon UK with a basic seller account. Now, for those of you that don't know what a basic seller account is and what a professional seller account is, there are essentially 2 levels of seller account on Amazon UK. You've got the one where you pay a flat monthly fee of £25 plus VAT per month to sell, and you can sell it. That will support you whether you sell no items a month or 2,000, 10,000, a million items per month. It doesn't matter. It's one flat fee across the board. Whereas if you are just getting started and you want to keep your costs low, you might have a basic seller account, and with a basic seller account you pay 75 pence plus VAT fee for each individual item you sell. That's added onto your existing fees, such as the FBA fee if you're using FBA, and the commission that you pay Amazon. So it's just like an additional fee. So if you're on basic, you pay the per item fee. If you're on pro, you pay a flat monthly fee. So the fact is that you can actually get approved to sell to the toy category on Amazon UK, even if you do have a basic account. So for some of you, that's going to be fantastic news. Myth number 2, you need to have substantial sales history to be able to get successfully approved for the toy category on Amazon UK. Once again, this is incorrect. It is false. It may have been true at one point, but as of this moment in time, you can get successfully approved to sell in the toy category on Amazon UK, even if you've not made a single sale yet. Now, I have brand new students come into my course and things like that, and new coaching clients I take on a weekly basis. And one of the first things we get sorted now is ungating, and that is regardless of whether they've made any sales yet or not. And in actual fact, one of the main things that I talk about selling is toys, and so when people first get started, it's the main thing you're going to want to get ungated for. And it's one of those sort of chicken and egg situations. I think that in order to be successful long-term selling on Amazon and to get a really good start, you need to get yourself ungated for toys, because it's just such a major staple category in the Amazon ecosystem. And then lastly, myth number 3 is that you need a declaration of conformity to get approved for the toy category on Amazon UK. Now, for those of you that don't know, a declaration of conformity is essentially a legal document that has to be created when a toy is first imported and sold in the European marketplace. And it basically says that it meets all the standard health and safety requirements and all that kind of stuff. And one of the requirements that used to be asked for by Amazon was for us to supply a declaration of conformity. Now, these declaration of conformity certificates are created per product, so it's not just one product brand or one product line. It is one particular product itself. And we have discovered that you do not actually need to supply a declaration of conformity certificate anymore. And this is fantastic news for anyone who's looking to get ungated, because before there were only certain wholesalers that would supply these. You had to dig really deep in the internet to find them, or you had to get in touch with manufacturers, and they were just like, you know, they wouldn't play ball. They wouldn't give them to you because they've got no reason to. You're not buying substantial numbers off them, and so they wouldn't even give you the time of day. Like I said, we've discovered that you no longer need them. Amazon do not specifically request them, and they are not required. We have made countless successful applications for the toy category without the use of declaration of conformity certificates. So that is fantastic news for anyone who's looking to get ungated for toys on Amazon UK. Now, I've specifically mentioned Amazon UK this entire time. I am an Amazon UK seller. I also sell in Europe. But this is my experiments, and the experiments my students have conducted are solely for the Amazon UK market. So I can't speak for the rest of all the other Amazon marketplaces right now, but certainly for the UK this is true. So what does the process look like now? Well, that's sort of beyond the scope of this video. I just wanted to touch on the 3 myths, but for those of you that are interested in going through the ungating process to get yourself approved to sell on toys, I've put together an 8-step checklist that reveals all the main 8 steps that you need to go through to get successfully ungated in the toy category, get approved successfully. So if you want to get hold of your free copy of that, just go to getungatedfortoys.com/checklist, being covered up by the slide toolbar there, or there's a link in the description below this video. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to this page, enter your email address, and I'll send that checklist to you so you can go through and get started with your own toy ungating experience. Guys, I hope you found this video useful. Give me a like if you did. If you got any questions, then let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe, because I've got a whole lot more content coming out over the next few weeks and months for you to help you with your online and retail arbitrage, Amazon selling efforts. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next video.